For us Americans, it's as if we wear our core American values on a light-up neon sign around our heads. And I don't mean our principles of freedom and opportunities for all, I mean the other ones, like the triple-decker bacon double cheeseburger I had last night. Because when people think of America, they think of rapid consumption, commodities, goods, materialistic values. Yet in this new age, it's not just fast food, it's fast fashion. T-shirts, pants, every article of clothing, just one snap, one click away. Yet our seemingly harmless shopping sprees aren't just the receipts of America's growing consumer culture. They're at the cost of thousands of lives across the planet. You know, in Bangladesh, a large clothing manufacturing country used by trademark US companies like Walmart and Target, the chemical dyes used to color our clothing contaminates their drinking water to the point where people can predict next year's trending colors by looking at Bangladesh's rivers. For decades, our fast fashion trends have devastated thousands, and the responsibility trickles down to our hands. Today, I put those grievances to the four-way test. But let's address this problem with the first question. Is it the truth? The era of fast fashion began 3 decades ago when the New York Times first coined the term fast fashion. Fast forward with the rise of internet, social media, online shopping, and you get what we think of when we hear that phrase. Trendy clothes that hit the market so quickly that by the time you place an item in your cart and hit purchase, it's out of style, and you've got to buy the next fashionable item. And little did I know that I too was a part of the so-called fast fashion trend when I found myself knee-deep in a pile of clothes I hadn't worn since 3 months ago. And actually, nationwide, many of us are in the same boat. Earth.org quantifies that clothing sales increased 200% in just 1 year, while the number of times an item was worn decreased 36%. The truth is staring at us in the face. Our consumer culture clogs our closets, but behind every string of that cloth, every seam of that fabric, lies a human's grueling work, stolen youth, and stolen lives halfway across the planet. So travel with me here, 8,000 miles up the coast of America, through the Pacific Ocean, into the country of Bangladesh, where we unpack our next question. Is it fair to all concerned? In a wealthy nation, addicted to shopping and consumption, the horrors of our fast fashion rarely cross our minds. Let me finally illustrate that for you. Rivers, once teeming with life, now neon pink and toxic from the fabric dyes of factory pollution. And Reuters confirms in 2023 that because of that pollution, over 140 million people in Bangladesh don't have access to drinkable water. People shouldn't have to die for us to look pretty today. People should have to fear for their lives, wondering if they can get a sip of water tomorrow, when our consumption means their destruction. Fast fashion is far from fair. So then, will continuing unjust fast fashion build goodwill and better friendships? The answer is no. Because the Washington Post explains that an international pact was created to bring major reforms in factories in Bangladesh. Yet nearly all US clothing chains refused to sign. Thousands lose their lives, and our businesses wipe their hands and walk away until we as a society demand reforms. Goodwill and friendships cannot be built. So finally, will it be beneficial to all concerned? Well, Bangladesh is not the only one being affected. The World Bank estimates that nearly a quarter of all wastewater pollution worldwide stems from textile dyes. And if we continue indulging in fast fashion and contaminating our waterways, 2/3 of the world's population could be water insecure by 2025. That means nearly 5.3 billion people won't have access to basic needs and basic rights. Slowing down fast fashion isn't just beneficial for all, it's imperative for all. So what can we do about this? Of course, corporations are the biggest players in creating reforms, but in reality, it starts with us, the consumers. Whether you choose to buy secondhand, go thrifting, upcycling, or simply raise awareness, every action counts. Because when the fabric of our nations are tearing apart, we can make a difference, one stitch at a time. Thank you.